Hello, 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 hello. How's everybody doing this fine afternoon? We're going to be doing some custom zombie mapping. Just to get a wee bit more done, see what we come up with, see how we get on. So, somewhere again, this is my trusty, so let's give some of the calls. This is going to help us.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Alright, alright.
Right.
Seen you were doing custom map and I was like, this is laughable.
Give me a second, I'll turn the music down a wee bit. So it can make sense.
Yeah, I was just going to comment that when you phoned me, like when you were talking there, you could still hear your music.
Yeah, well, I've got the music up a bit just to help concentrate and so I can actually get on with it.
Yep.
But obviously I'll still read comments and listen out.
Yeah.
Hopefully you should still be able to hear me close enough though. So, but I've turned the music down a wee bit again just to make it a bit easier. But yeah, it's just purely I can focus a lot better when I've got music on. So we could see what we get on with. But I've learnt a lot of new things over the last few days, so I've not really just been doing nothing with it. So I've been doing a bit of practicing with some stuff. 3D modelling and stuff like that, so I now know how to bring in some models if we need to find some models, some free ones on the internet. So I'm a lot better with 3D modelling. Hello son, that's Callan. Callan at my feet. Right.
I just found out a hilarious story, right? Before we went live.
Yep,
me and Jamie were sat and I literally was tearing up. I was laughing so hard.
Really?
So I'm going to tell you it, right, to see if you find it as funny. Right?
Yep.
So years back, right? There
Yeah.
was a there was a scuba diver who was found in a when the forest fire had finished burning.
Yeah.
He was found dead in a tree with his full scuba gear on.
Yeah.
And it turns out that when the forest fire started, they wanted to put it out so quickly, and so they got hundreds of the helicopters with the big buckets on them.
Yeah.
And they dumped the buckets into the sea, and then dumped that water over the forest. It turns out that they picked up the scuba diver when they were dumping the.
Oh no! Are you serious?
So he just went diving to see some fish, and he ended up being dumped into a blazing forest
Oh
fire.
my goodness. That is just wild.
I mean,
That is
what,
wild.
what do you tell that guy's family?
I don't actually know.
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
could
a bit-
see if it was real, and there's actual real news articles about it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's mad, isn't it?
I mean, for all the ways to die, right? You go scuba diving, so you can see some fish, and then you end up getting picked up in a big bucket and dumped into a huge blazing fire with a fucking flammable gas tank on your back.
Yeah, that's a bit much, isn't it? Hang on, I'm just trying to line this floor up here. So I'm gonna do, because I've been playing about with some modelling and stuff, I'm gonna do a big floor here. 1 sec. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's fine. Well, that'll give us a good start. So I'm just going to texture this, the surface of this. We'll give it some snow. What's wrong, darling?
I don't like the sound of them.
No, she's nearly finished. She's just making a cake. Why don't you help her make a chocolate cake for Daddy?
I should know.
I would like some chocolate cake.
No. Maybe when it's my birthday you can have it.
Okay, right.
Maybe when it's my birthday you can have it.
Yeah, that's a child's polite way of saying stop eating, you fat bastard. Right, let's get some textures in here. We would like to get some snow. Oh, well, you've just got to stop being so clumsy. You take your time. Let's see what we have. What have we got? Snow powder. I quite like. Oh, I don't want a decal though. We don't want decals. Decals will look weird. Okay, snow swept. I quite like just this powdery snow. Hang on. Snow bricks. Snow sparkle. Snow layers. Snow blend. Nope, not a blend. Snow powder. That might do it. Okay, so this gives us a big bright bit of snow to work around. So this just gives us our base actually. So hopefully, I'm pretty sure I have that lined up. So we shall see. Right. So we know we're not going to build out that way, so we might as well start building something out here. Let me just get this guy out of the way. Put him up here somewhere. So actually I've been playing around, so eventually once we build we're gonna, you'll see them better if I go out here. I'm gonna put these, hang on, bring them in. So if I bring this in, you'll see what I mean. So we'll bring this in a bit. Whoop. That's a bit do I need to be in? Hang on. I think I need to recompile the lighting. So if I bring this in. Come on, do your thing. So I've also made it nighttime as well, so I've changed the skybox. Cobbles, yeah. So I'm gonna add a lot of stone and stuff, like boulders and blah blah blah, but as you can see I've got these mountains that I'm gonna be using for the outskirt. So the lighting's a bit funky out here, so it's hard to see. But once they're inside the box, it looks much better. So I'm going to be using, and these are like a snowy mountain, so we shall be doing that. I'm not going to worry about the doors or the scripting or the any mechanics yet.
Sorry to bother you, but
Uh-huh.
what is that used for again?
Cake.
So is that non-stick thing?
Yep.
So just put a cake into that?
Yeah, but put that into a tin.
Like
Yeah.
that?
Yep.
Right, perfect. So like that, if you go in like that.
Exactly like that.
Daddy
Yeah,
wants it then.
yeah, that's fine now.
You sure?
Yep.
Right, okay, thank you.
Okie doke. So yeah, we'll do all the scripting after. What I want to do is get the big bits built and all the buildings and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the basics, and then you
And
can
then
start the detail.
then I can actually do all the scripting and add the volumes and stuff like that. So we shall do that.
So what are you working on today? You're going to work on the outside bit.
So we're going to work on adding.
Right,
Right, so we're going to go out in this direction. Let me just change this back so I can actually see. So we're going to build out here. Now it's how we want this to look. Now I don't really want to go around the building, so we're probably going to build some sort of snowy. I need to be clever about this. But we want to build a structure around it that's kind of a terrain. But terrain that you can't really access, so we need to make it clever. Whether we do like fences and then some sort of and I'll need to just
So
start doing it.
almost like some sort of courtyard outside the building, right?
Yeah. So what I'll need is ideally take this away. I'll just start with caulking textures. Now if I just, it's gonna look weird just now, but I'll fix it in a minute. But if I just bring this out like this, and then if I change your view, so we don't really want this to be, we just want this to actually be as thin as possible, but we want it to sit nicely on the surface. And let me just select this to see. Yep. So we want to try and line these things up as best as we can, really. I think that should be alright.
I think the CS will get in.
Oh dear. Well, you have to be careful.
I'm calling it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling
Right, so what we'll do is we've done this, done that, so we'll actually extend this right along. What this will do is give us some terrain to play with here. See how we get on. Wondering if we should just pull this right along, just to give us something to work with. We can always make these other structures bigger if we need to. Right. Okay, so we've got our call architecture. If I select this and we do patch, simple terrain patch, we're going to want quite a lot of. I'm going to do 30 by 30. See how that looks. That'll work, I think. So what this should allow us to do, let's see here. So I kind of want to like add some volume to these areas, but actually, wait a minute. If I press Y, if we get rid of this just now, hopefully if I think it's flatten Z axis, and then if we bring the amplitude down, outer radius down, that's better. So what this will like to do if I hold Alt, oh, hang on. See if I can get this right. Paint height, there we go. Just bear with me. Inner radius, amplitude. I'm sure that's a Z. Yeah, that's a Z. Just make sure it says here. There we go. Ah, yeah, right. So we've got to have the vertices disabled, otherwise that doesn't work. Cool. Right. So let's try and be clever here. Oh. So if I hold Alt, see how I can sort of smooth, make some terrain. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so you want to like raise the edges, or you want to just raise it in random areas so you have to run over?
Well, I want to raise this up, but enough not to. Just to give it some terrain, but it's going to be like, bring some of these up more. It's just so I can, like, what I could do is I could set stuff behind it, but if I raise it up here, it just reduces the visibility of what's going on a bit.
Yeah.
I can add like tiny bits of, so I think if I turn this down, yeah, it does it slowly, so I can add some slight terrain here, just to give it wee bits of something. If I turn this back up, so what we want is just kind of want to work these almost like wee mini mountains, if that makes sense.
Yeah, just so the grit, because if you're in a mountain, the ground isn't going to be flat, so.
No, just like lots, it's because it'll look, I'll do it like a snowy texture as well, but I'll add boulders and stuff, so it'll look like, hello Panda Cha, how's it going? How's your afternoon going? Thanks for joining the stream, I really appreciate it. So yeah, so I'll just do the same, like, just to make it, because I think once I get some volume in, it's going to really help make the path and structure. It's going to give us a better idea if there's stuff on the outside already.
Yeah.
So what we want really is a path, I guess, the width of the house. I mean, or we can keep it just, but yeah, we want to be able to come out but I don't want to be able to go too far. I want to go somewhere. So like I want to walk down and then there maybe be another viable into the next section. Maybe that's the power station or through another building or something like that. We'll see.
Well, have you decided whether you're going to actually build like a power tower type thing?
I think it would be cool to have. I was trying to think about it, but maybe like a sort of lighthouse type thing, but not like a big one, just something similar to that, but then it has maybe some stairs that goes up into a wee room that has the power switch, but then it'll have like big power poles obviously about the map, so it'll kind of make sense. And later on we can add some funky power effects.
Like electric bolts.
Yeah. So what I'm actually going to do, just to help me here, is I'm going to hide... oh! Hang on. Yeah. Wait, did I hide the villain? So let me just deselect that. I'm going to hide these just now. Just hide these. And now you can see the sky as well, so I've got like a night sky, but if I switch it to this, it will make sense.
Oh yeah.
So this is actually just the like compile. This is just the Die Rise skybox that I've used. So it's actually quite a nice one. So we'll see. Right, let's select this again. We're in the patch tool here. Oh, let's just make sure we don't. Come on. There we go.
Tony, just make sure Tara knows that people can hear her on the stream.
Yeah, no. I'll turn my mic down a wee bit. Yeah, so this is kind of, well, what I want to do is we'll maybe do like,
So I'm thinking, right, I like what you said about the whole like terrain thing. It's because you're not wanting people to be able to, in the map when they're out in this part, you don't want them to be able to see down the side of the building and then there's nothing there, if that makes sense.
yeah.
So like having those like mini mountain things makes it so that people can't actually go that far.
Yeah. It reduces visibility around about as well. I'm going to add, I'll add more stuff around here to kind of, I don't know, we'll see what we do. Although it might be a good idea, if I'm being clever about this, I've maybe just thought about this the wrong way here, but what I can maybe do is if I do this, and select inside, I don't know if it's going to let me move all that stuff. No. Hang on. Select. I wonder if I can just do a Control A. Nope. See if I can select everything inside here. 1 second. Select inside, connected. Select olive type. Shift A. Don't know why that's not. What am I missing here? What I'm trying to do, it's probably really simple, but I've never done it on this actually. I want to just select everything, the house and everything inside it. I'm pretty sure I should be able to just try that again. sure that's selecting everything, but... Okay, I think that is something. Hey. So maybe the thing to do is to move this right near the back, actually. This will give us a lot more room. I mean, I could extend this, but if I put this right at the
Yeah,
back...
because the door at the back isn't usable, right?
Or...
If the door at the back isn't usable, then having it at the back of the map would make sense. It gives you way more space in the front and in the sides to...
Okay, from the dragon. Yeah. Well, I'm on stream just now, so just watch. Yeah. Well, just Right, sorry. Bloody keep giving the well, the dragon's worms somehow keep escaping the enclosure, so interesting. Right. What the hell is this big circle? I think that must just be my selection. Or is that a light that I've got in that could be my light. Right. Sorry. What was I doing? Moving this into the corner.
Yeah, because then you have way more of that space to put like other buildings, other structures, more terrain.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, got you.
design a better outdoor space type thing.
I did hide some of these layers, but we don't need to worry about them just now. We can fix all them later. Aye, so that's a good... I think if I move this... just like something like that, that'll probably be okay there. And then that means... let me just check. Yeah, that's fine. Although, I'd quite like to make that so I've learnt that using Shadowcast can reduce bleed coming through your building and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to start using Shadowcast a little bit more. Yeah. So obviously that's some terrain. Oh, that's some terrain there. But we can just select this. Should be good enough. Okay, so if we recompile the light and it should fix the shadowing there. In a minute. Okay, so we still have right, okay, we're gonna have to let's if I do patch tools out again, if I do alt right there we go. So I think if I right click here, so what you can do is you can kind of put divots in as well, which is quite cool. That allows you to put like some water in between and stuff. So I could put like little sort of waters as well.
Right, you can have like almost like just melted snow ponds.
Yeah, I could have, exactly. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this stuff down just now. Second, I'll fix it in a minute. Just so I can start again. Right. I'm going to turn this. Oh, come on. Right. Down, 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 down. Not what I wanted to do, but I'm trying to, I need to turn the aperture down here. So if I bring this stuff back up carefully. That's not what I want. Although a bit of terrain might not be so bad actually.
All you can do is like do it and then try it in gameplay and see how you can maneuver over it. Like if it's too rough, then you can always go back in, flatten some.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I just want to make sure I get. I'll extend that. I'll bring this right to the edge. What this were all lines to do. Oh. Oh Jesus. Well, that gives you some. I mean, we
Whoa.
we could make it like you go down and then round, sort of thing. Turn the aperture down a bit. That's a bit wild. I just want to stop seeing the edges of the map, if that makes sense. So, yeah, we could still work with this and actually make it quite enclosed. This will work quite well, actually. It looks a bit wonky now, but once it's all textured, it will look quite good. I think. Bring that up a bit. We'd almost make it like a path.
You're gonna have like you're gonna have like a small outdoor area that you can be in for a wee bit, and then you're gonna have to progress through to the next bit. So like, what you could do, like some sort of fence or whatever to get through to the next bit.
Yeah, we could have a viable door here, like at the end here somewhere. But if I extend this, that'll give us a bit more to play with. So, when you're actually playing, you're not going to see the other side of that anyway. So we just want to make sure. Yeah, so that actually works quite well. But this space here that's a bit lowered. Hang on, let me put that down a bit. But this space here. Space here and here could have a viable door, so if I'm clever, I can bring all this up around the edge. Bring this up a bit as well. Yep, so it's almost like you come out, you walk down, you're kind of directed. I can put that up a bit. You're directed out to your left. There'll be like a viable bit here. And then when we get out to here, we kind of have all this space.
There's a room on the floor that's next to the bit.
Next to the books.
Yeah, where are
Well,
they coming from?
they're coming from the dragon.
Maybe the dragon was open the door sometimes because I'm naughty too.
So the dragon's letting them out, is he? Okay. And Mum will get them for you.
Maybe she has to have a word with the dragon, Taylor. Tell him to stop opening these doors.
Ah, quite right. Maybe she does. Right, so we've got... So we could have a viable door here. Let me just see. So let's deselect this just now. Let's get some...
I mean, you could either put that or you could attach, like, so that's an outdoor courtyard and attach, like, another building onto that bit so that you're going through, like, the door you're going through is into back inside to a different building.
Yeah, I think if we have a... like, not straight away a building, so you've got a bit you buy, you get outside, and then you've got to kind of survive in that wee bit.
Yeah.
I'll put some, like, wall buyable, so I'll put, like, little fences with, like, guns you can buy off the wall and stuff.
Uh-huh.
In that wee bit, and then when you've got enough points you can progress by through the next bit, and then in the next bit we'll do a sort of building or something. See what we
Yeah.
can spruce up. Yeah, what was I going to look for? Let's see what fences we have and models. Oh, got an itchy nose today.
That means you're gonna get angry. So have you figured out what type of fence you want? Like, do you want like a metal fence, a wooden fence?
I'm not sure actually. I'm trying to see what's available and then we can decide what you think might work. Don't know if metal is more appropriate. I'm not sure. I don't know if it matters.
I don't know.
I mean, I could pretty much just have like that. I can have a couple of them and then have like this, or I can just have a couple of them with random debris like boxes piled up, or I don't know. Can make pretty much anything work or disappear, or
Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean,
or there's, well, we can look at them. There's stuff like this. There's these. We actually have things like that. We've also got that. That's quite okay.
You look after my babies.
I'll look after your babies. Callie won't touch them, don't you worry about that. So, I mean, I could put, in theory, I could put a fence, like, into a mountain.
yeah.
And if I do some rotate on it. Yeah, so this one? Yep. Where am I? Could sort of put a slight angle on them. And then what we could do here is, if we do that now, there we go. Then I can flip that around. Put this at the other side. Almost like, so we need to put them down a bit, which is fine. That's interesting. Two. So bring that out of it.
I used the board for that on the game.
Oh, you need to keep looking, not clean your toy box.
At first. I just want to put it
Do that. I mean, we don't really want anything to look perfect, actually.
Yeah, it needs to
I
look
mean,
like
it's a
it.
little bit off, but we can make that work easily.
Did you finish your work?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you on that
I'm streaming. The people can watch me do my work.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Why do you think I can see you?
Mhm.
Well, I'm a phone of phone.
Right, go and be good, and I'll play with you when I'm finished. Okay?
I did.
I'll keep them safe. You don't worry about that. So yeah. So what we could do here is see if there's any sort of. We can just put some placeholder stuff here. We actually don't need to put anything here. To be fair, we could just leave that. But we could put. So actually, let's look for rock. We can add some rocks. Canyon. What are these? Ooh. They're a bit big. Yeah, they're a bit big. Look at this. It's a bit big. We could resize these if the rock looks right, but let's see what else we have to work with here. What's this? Rubble. Debris chunks. See what that looks like. Oh, that's tiny. That's too small. Actually, some of them might work. So let's just. So I wanted to do is we'll add more rocks throughout just to give it more. But I wanted to add some like round green. I don't know. Just try to add some like. Don't know if that's going to look. Just like some random rocks, you know?
Yeah.
Stuff sticking out. We'll add more. Okay, I'll look after that. Thank you. Okay. We could add some boulders. Boulder. How is that a boulder? It's tiny. Christ. It's also quite small. Large boulder. See if we can find something a bit more appropriate with this one. Don't know why it just took a screenshot, but there we go. Yeah, so we could add something like this.
It was a bouncy thing. Mommy did all perfect.
So that'll just add kind of something. What does this look like? Okay.
So will these rocks have snow on them, or are they just going to be like non-snowy rocks?
Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna add snow to them. I just had my bloody mic muted. Yeah, we can do that. So, is there any truck? Quite like something like a burnt out truck or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just like even at the end here, just sitting
Yeah.
like sort of in the snow.
Almost like the nature has taken over it, so it's like you can put it so some of it's like in the mountain
Broken
almost.
down, yeah, and it's just been snowed under. Oh, there's a truck. That actually might work.
That's cool.
Minty, eh? Obviously when this is all snow it'll look, it should look half decent.
Yeah.
That's quite cool. What else have we got here? We'll just have a wee look. If it decides to load.
Oh, you can do some of those. Remember you said you wanted to do like the fire bins and stuff, like the...
Yeah, you can add some of those, yeah. A barrel.
Yeah.
Barrel. One second, Summer.
No worries.
Shut the door. Right. What were we talking about? Barrels. Barrel metal. Yeah. So we could do.
You can put one by like the fence where you go to the Bible store thing.
Yeah, I could put it like over here somewhere.
Yeah.
That's a flatter bit. I don't necessarily need to be.
No, because the bottom of the barrel could be like under the snow almost.
Yeah, we could sort of put it in a wee bit so it's. In a wee bit. Right. So we have a barrel here. That'll work quite well, and then what we can do is there's this clever thing here that lets us put that inside it. We might need to adjust the size of it a bit. Make it fit. 1.5. Nope, too big. 1.2. Still too big. 1.1. Maybe it wasn't too big. There we go. So it'll kind of be like. Stop at that. Looks like it's got burnt stuff in it.
Yep.
It should work. And then we can add some planks maybe. Some burnt planks. Let's see what we do. Model. some sort of burnt embers, and then we can look for back plank. So we can get a couple that'll stick inside it. Ideally, we want something. What's this? Rustic burnt. That's quite big, but reduce its size. Texture. Some I can use. Let's have a look.
Hey guys, Jaybird here.
Wait, that's really quickly. So let's see what you fix on. Clicks on to. Yep. Okay. Clicking on here. What does he do? He right clicks. Effects browser. That's the one. That's the one I want. Here we are. So we'll do this. Put this to the bottom. This down. fire. Ember pot. Ember's fire battle. I think if I play one of these, it should. I don't know. There's a way to get the effects to actually run while you're. It's maybe in this one. Let's get my wee workout. Supposed to be one of these. That plays the effect. It's not. Let's see if I can clearly see in the video how he plays the animation. It's interesting, it just plays for him. It's not playing for me. It could be my lighting though. Try something. Could be because I have these elements here. For the sake of this actually working, I'm gonna have to just expand this just now temporarily. Otherwise when we go into game we'll just die. So it's that. That's fine. That's right on. And then we've got Skybox, which we'll find everything anyway. I think. It appears to do so. Cool. I wanna see my effects. Let's figure out, is it light state 2 or anything? Fire battle. This one's doing that. see in a thing.
Did the cake go wrong?
A wee bit, aye. Fix not playing. No, there's a wee video. See what this skeleton does. Clicks on this and it goes, hey! Would you look at that?
I'll see you in a minute. I have to, oh, there you go. I have to wait for your life to catch up.
That's right. I think. So that, so if we get. Nope. I must have not added that effect.
Maybe you accidentally deleted it.
So do I have to be, yeah, or can I load it? So does that mean I have to be in, oh, if I do it here, yeah, so I've got to be in this view to see it, which is fine. Hello. Hello, Sam. Right, so if I get this. Hello.
He's like, da da da.
I know.
You know, Austin, oh, he's dangerous now. He keeps on saying Nana constantly.
Oh, really?
I don't know if it's just noises he's making, but it's constant. Like, he wakes up in the morning and he's like, na 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 na.
I think I'm gonna give. Yeah. And Callie's been doing that a lot as well, actually. I'm gonna actually just give this snow. Look at that texture. Oh, there we go, it's fixed it lane. Do a rebuild cut, right?
That looks cool.
Is that right, eh?
Like with the snow, yeah. You need to put some more of the grey rocks in though, because I think it breaks up the snow a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's a good idea. I'll do that in a minute.
Yeah, so like put them into the mountain, like the higher bits, to sort of like break it up and show the different structures and like shape of the mountains, you know?
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's not what I was meant to do.
I'm gonna put one of these things in it so you can't go near it.
No, I actually want to Save myself time by...
Copying the whole thing
There
and
we
then
go.
just look at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Good idea.
Put one at the other side.
That fucking snow looks really good.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think more of these. Rocks will help.
Eh.
Massively. Yeah, massively. Yeah.
Because even though they've all got snow in them, it doesn't matter. I think it just really just adds more texture.
Yeah. Well, what did I just do with the map? Yes.
Yeah, like an outdoor lamp.
Now, I did find some models of streetlights, but I don't know if or sort of light. So let's begin. Right, on you go, quick. Andy, stop being silly. You walk past him. She's like, I need a pee, and then she says, oh, Callion's in the way. Come on, he's only a little bit landfill. You can get round him. She's crazy. She's so dependent on me right now, honestly. Everything she wants to do. Ooh, a light pylon. That might work. Where's the head? Oh, light pylon cap. What? Wait. I'm confused. Right, well,
Wait.
what just happened there? Hang on.
Is that supposed to be like that?
It must have. Oh, I see. Right. I mean, that's okay, but that's not the kind of thing I'm looking for, actually. Floodlight. Metal lamp. Ah, something like this is cool, though. Oh, that was a bit big. What else do we have?
You not change the size of it?
I could reduce it, but if I can... Maybe I should just add something like this to the wall. Like one of these. Good job. Well done. I will come and see it. She's mad, eh?
I think it's hilarious how kids need you to see their pee and stuff before.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's for like validation that they've done it. Nobody tells you before you come to it that you need to look at a lot of pee and poo.
I know. It becomes part of life, isn't it? When you have kids. Wild.
Like I'd be weird to do it if somebody celebrated every time I got a poo. But it just seems more.
Yeah. That's a dilemma.
Can you imagine as adults we needed that validation? Like every time we went to the toilet we had to come out and be like, I just done a pee!
Yeah. Yeah. So very weird. So if I just put one at the side of the door, it should look half decent.
You're gonna help Daddy cook? Do you want me to help you with your apron?
Light script? No. What's in light?
Are you excited for the new zombie map in a few days?
Oh my god, yeah, of course I am. Mega excited.
I'm excited, but I'm also like snapping myself a wee bit because it looks absolutely terrifying.
It does look rather interesting, yeah.
Like in the current map, we've only got like a Megaton, which is the big guy, right?
Mhm.
But in this new map, there's like 3 different big guys,
Yeah.
and they all look equally as fucking hard, like to defeat. You know?
Exactly. They look very interesting.
And the zombies in it look really scary as well, with the gas mask and that on. Like that's. So in gameplay, will that light be a big circle like that, or will it be
No, I'm gonna fix it.
like more natural looking?
It will be more natural looking in just a moment. I'm still kind of, well, yeah, I think I'm still trying to get used to how the lighting works.
Yeah.
So I need to try and figure that out, but we shall do it together. So,
One step at a time.
we obviously don't want it to be too bright, so we need to figure out what all these do. Now, as far as colour goes, we probably want
I think like a white light because of the snow.
just like a white. I'm just thinking of the lamp bulb. It's probably more yellowish.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. If you were going to do like floodlights, then they would need to be white, wouldn't they?
I mean, I don't know how yellow it would be though. But just not quite white, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a wee bit better. Let's see what this does. Nothing. What does this do? Nothing tremendous. See what this does. That makes it less bright, so that's better. Yeah. I need to fix it probably. No, maybe have to do a bit of, we might have to open it and then stitch it back up, I don't know.
Change it to Dog McStuffin.
Yeah, I'm literally just, oh that's better.
Oh, cool. It's got like a shadow in it.
So that is more spotlight, although it's not a spotlight, so we do want to use the other one, I think. You know what I mean? Although do we bring the light down to the middle somewhere?
I mean, see when like I don't know if you how far back your stream is, right? But see the one you put on where it showed the shape, like and the shadow, it showed the shape of the metal thing that it's in.
Yeah.
I think that was really realistic because if you think about it, if a light bulb was inside something like that, you're going to see the shadow of the metal lamp thing that it's in.
Yeah, that's true. I'll
Like
put
that,
it on,
do you know
I'll
what I
look at it
mean?
later.
Like-
I'm busy.
Like to me, if you were to look at that light in real life, it's going to cast that shadow.
Although I don't think it's going to be that. Well, for game's sake, 'cause I don't actually look at it, let's just leave it just now. We can always add it if we want to. Scriptable, it doesn't need to be. Bulb length. Cut on. Fall off. What's that do? That's maybe. Okay. That. We don't want it to be too bright. I quite like it to be quite eerie and.
Yeah, quite dull, and then you can always put big brighter lights in for, like when the power's on.
Yeah. So we could do something like this. Cool. So that does bring down the spread a bit. I'm not sure how good or not good this will look, but 2 minutes. I that doesn't look too bad, eh?
Wait till it catches up. Oh, that looks fine.
What I'll do though is I'll let's go here. No.
And then for like the lighting and stuff on the outside, you can just put the fire barrels around because that seems nice realistic. Like,
Why is it not showing me map? One second. Yeah. I'll fix that again in a minute. I want to actually put this up like that. Yep. So we'll get our radius back down. Actually, that's how we had it, eh?
I think so.
I just want that wee. We can always fix the lighting as we get better at it as well. Because
We'll also need to figure out where we're doing the zombie spawners out here as well.
So we've got some in the building, that'll just add some actual light, kind of. And then we could still add some lamps down the side, possibly.
I mean, I would on the outside. I would just see the fire barrel. Does that let off light?
Yeah.
On the out.
It's hard to see here, but it does let off like a...
Because if it lit off light, I would use the fire barrels and just like dot them about.
Oh, do you know what? Maybe it doesn't let off light. Maybe I need to actually add light to it as well. Let's
Because
see.
if you've done that, then you use them for light source
Oof.
on the
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
remember, you're in a building, right? You're not in a building, you're in a mountain, and so realistically,
Yep.
you would more just have fire as your source of light outside, wouldn't you?
Yeah. So I'm trying to find that. Oh, here we go. Don't know if we'd use like a spotlight for this. Nope, probably not. Probably want quite an orangey.
Yeah, quite an orangey light, and you don't want it to be as widespread as that. You're gonna want to bring the brightness down, and then like have it more concentrated. It'd be cool if you could make that light flicker, so it looked like it was created by the flames.
I can certainly have a quick look. Hang on. See what this guy does. It's possibly just some code that he puts in, some script code. Yep. Are you going to show us how to do it? Like, it's nice seeing it and all, but I'd quite like to see. So he adds a light. Yep. And then... You're going to show me how to flicker. creates a spotlight. Although you can do it with any, I think. It goes to code parameters, death. I never saw those. Oh, that is awesome. That never worked. See if I missed a step. Maybe I was going too quick. So he picks a flicker. Now what? Sorry, just bear with me here, bear with me, anybody watching? True, 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 false. Whoa. Hang on, missed that bit. Oh, missed that bit. Getting distracted.
I was gonna say, who's that behind you? Because all you can see is like a weird ghostly shape when
Yeah.
Tam comes into the room.
I'll say something scrolly changed. I think it's this. 0.01.
And currently got 11 viewers.
12 people. Still trying to figure out this thing. How does he get us to flicker like that? What did we change that to? 1 and 1. Flicker to 1 and 1. And they're both false. Okay, they're false. Just flicker to 1 and 1. It's just the standard flicker. So learning curve for all of us. So if anybody's watching, I'm just trying to figure out how to make this light flicker a bit with the fire. So we'll see how that works.
I think it's weird how other people make it look so easy and you try the
Yeah.
exact same thing they're doing and it
Well,
doesn't
I'm
work.
just kind of followed the steps here, but I'm not sure what I've missed. So it changes the scroll to 1 and 1. That's what it does. Oh. Oh no, it does do 1 and 1. And then it just starts flickering. Okay. 0, 0, yeah, that's all 0. And then it's just 1 and 1. Does it have to be a spotlight? Maybe it's because it has to be a spotlight. I guess that's what he's using.
Oh, it's flickering now.
Oh, right. Ah, interesting. I wonder if it has to be like that. That's clearly far too much. Oh god, right, that's rave. That's way too much. Try to do 0.5. Oh, here we go. That's better. Having a disco here. If I offset this and do like 0.2 0.3. See, that started working. You must not be able to do it with an Omni-Light, which is kind of annoying.
Because that light seems like it's the most realistic for a barrel, right? But like,
yeah, I think the barrel does emit light actually. So let's try. Let me check something here. Let me remove that. Let me see if it'll let me fire a barrel. Do the select thing again. Select this and press F4. Right, so if we do select this, give it a box. Select inside, and then we're going to deselect.
But don't close the door.
That's it. Right, hang on. Is that going to let me do it now? Yay! Right. Yes, here we go. Don't know why it bugs out like that. It's really annoying. So if we bring the fire up a bit, maybe that's what the problem is. And then if we press N, outdoor, true. Don't know what this does, but it probably does something. Fire states, origin, scriptable time scale, primary light fraction. Let's see what this does. Nothing. We might have to come back to this. I'm not actually sure how that works. That's okay.
Mhm.
Although jumping into an end game would tell us straight away. I'll just shift H, so it'll bring everything back. So if I select this and select the door frame, and if it lets me, I'll select.
You down the bed.
Oh, okay.
How can we move that big bed?
We'll get it later, darling. Don't worry about it, it's fine. So just for testing purposes, we'll remove this. And then we'll remove this. It's not very fancy, but it'll give us a quick test to see if there's anything. I'm sure we're inside a volume, so we shouldn't die, in theory. But let's see. I guess let's see what happens. We'll save that quickly, and then we'll do a quick. Indeed, Alan. Right. You can't see what's going on, but you will in a second. We're just going to build it. We'll do a quick test, and I think I need to get my dinner. And then hopefully I should be back on in a wee while. And hopefully the kids are asleep. Takes a wee while to compile. Indeed. The lighting's probably still going to be messed up inside this actually, because they've got the probe isn't set properly.
Unfortunately.
So that's going to be a bit messed up, but we'll need to come back to that. But there is a light in here. There's something. There's a bit of light. So let's finish compiling. Converting smoke. There's a good chance we might end up just dying when we walk out the door, but hopefully not.
Why would that happen?
Your player has to be in the right volume. I've kind of just expanded the one volume, but it should still work in theory. Whoa, hang on. Yeah, the lighting's going to look terrible for the radius of that light. But we'll fix that. I might quickly recompile that actually. Yeah. That's a pain. The radius of that is just ridiculous. Don't know how to manage that. Radius was 400%. Oh dear. Let's bring that right down. Okay, we'll let it go. Maybe a bit out. Like that. Maybe let it do that. Build the line quickly. Right, that's not going to be as terrible. We'll do a quick recompile. Just because I want to make sure the outside lights look half decent. I'm just finishing up in a minute.
What are you having for dinner today?
Don't know actually. No clue. Find it when I go through.
Hello Fresh thing.
Huh?
We're having Hello Fresh.
Nice. How's that going?
It's gone alright, aye. I wish they would give us more free stuff, like, but
Yeah, you only get a couple of bits and bobs. Right, let's see if the game even runs. Or at least make sure the dog thinks that I was not there. So Callie somehow managed to get that dog food. So
That is fine. Jai used to eat dog biscuits when he was younger.
She said that's fine. Jai used to eat dog biscuits when he was younger. Summer.
It's true. Ask him.
Oh, it doesn't seem to be too upset that he ate dog biscuits. Oh, Callian, that's disgusting.
It must have been tasty, otherwise he wouldn't have ate it.
Oh, babies are strange, honestly.
I don't think there's anything toxic in dog food anyway.
I think it's, yeah, hopefully just all... Oh, look, we died straight away. That's interesting.
Oh, I didn't see it yet. And the smoke came up on your screen.
Yeah, that's fine because it's not working. Right, let's see what is wrong. I've probably just forgot to move something. So let me just quickly go back into Radiant. Yeah, no wonder.
Charming.
Right. It could be these things here, so... I don't think it's that, but it might be. I think these are the only things. Right, so that's in. Maybe these need to be inside something. I thought they would be okay, but it's maybe these layers here are a bit too close together. No, they shouldn't be. They're not. I don't think they're crossing each other. No. Well, what layer is... hang on. Is it the skybox maybe?
Tara's still bolting in the background.
Yeah, me either. So that's the main one. Should be good. This is the annoying, tricky part of this that you could easily break stuff. Actually, where's my volume? Ah, there it is. Aha, wait a minute. Right. Maybe the volume should be inside.
This gives you a whole new level of respect for people, like the people who actually make the zombie maps.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like, no wonder it takes them so long.
Yeah, there's a lot of it is troubleshooting. I mean, even if you know what you're doing, I've watched mappers having to play around with these sorts of things. It could easily go upside down. Right, I'm going to assume. I'm just going to assume that it's something to do with the volume, but we will see if that has maybe done the trick. Let's look here. We'll recompile. Fingers crossed. I've not broken it. If I've broken it, I'm going to go at my dinner and I'll come back and we'll fix it.
Okay, no.
It should hopefully be something simple. We haven't really done a lot apart from move the house location. But it shouldn't have broken things terribly. Hello, puppy. Hello, puppy. It'd be good if it was clever enough to tell you that, oh, this is not going to work. Automatically fix. That would be mega handy. Alright, we'll try again. Hopefully it was just the fact that that volume was slightly outside one of the other things. Although, I don't know if I checked if the volume was set too low. Don't think it was. No, we should be good. Okay. As soon as I get into game, I'll pause it and then I can switch. Camera views over. No, this is a Black Ops 3 custom map. You're unable to make custom maps for Cold War at the moment. Don't know if you ever will. That's not a good sign. That's very annoying. It's going to bug me now. What did we not move? It's just something we haven't moved properly. No, I was just saying it's going to bug me. Right, intermission. Right. Well, let's just assume that these. Nope. What's that I've got selected? Oh, 4. So this isn't intermission. That's the issue. So we'll bring it over here. Some other things here. Another one. Maybe I've got too many intermissions. I never added any though, so that's strange. That looks fine. Just change the view here. Riser spawner. else. Just shifting it. Right, last chance. Give another build. If it's still not working, I will fix it when I come back. I've got a default map I can double check things on, so I can jump into the default map and see if we're accidentally deleted something or... While that's compiling, I'm just going to double check. I wonder if for whatever reason... Might have something to do with that. It's quite possible you're not allowed to put... Slightly distort some of our changes of it. I don't think that's going to be the problem. Before we compile again, we'll try this last change. Better. the music we want to hear. Right. Let's assume. Well, let's try. We brought the other bits of the brushes in, so let's see if we can. Recompile and see if we can get away with not having to resize the patch layer. Oh. I just spotted something. Might not help. This is it. So wonder if there's a max size of volume you can use. I don't think so, but could be. That. So the minute I started, my character actually just fell through the map. So there must be something up with the floor. Now it could actually be because could be wrong. Maybe what? Just give it a call. Texture from there.
This is ready. What? Hot?
Yeah.
It's ready? Yes.
I think so, yeah. Right. It's possible we can't use these kind of textures for when we moved. Yeah, so I mean that should be still there, Summer? Yeah, we might have lost Summer. No worries, Summer.
What might be a moment ago?
Awesome. So whatever we did, fixed it, which is great. I was getting a little bit worried there. Okay, let's just double check we've got everything. We do. Best of the best. Right. Okay, we have full screen. Let's do a quick check here. I'm just going to switch to game capture, so I'm going to hide this. There we go. Right. Let's see what happens now that we're in game. Obviously we need to... Actually, the light's not too bad, but we need to fix the light in. This actually has all lights on it, which is quite cool. Zombie spawning there. Zombie spawning there. Should be able to get it. Yes. Oh, this is actually really cool. I'm quite happy with this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, so we are going to have some lighting effects to kind of show the light flicker, which is awesome. We have all this terrain to explore. Now, bring them a bit closer. Obviously, none of this is quick yet, so we walk through it. So that's cool. Two zombies can see. Happy. I don't know if you're watching Summer. Insta-kill! Killed myself by going into the zone. But yeah, that's working. Which is actually cool. Pretty happy with that. So we got working again, which is fine. I'm gonna go off and get my tea. Thanks very much for watching, I really appreciate it. And hopefully later on I get thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't hit that like button, I would also appreciate that as well. But of course, you don't have to. It just means like it just helps me out really. And if you haven't followed, that would also be awesome. You'll get notifications of when I post my new videos. Thanks again for watching.